napkin on her chest. The other sister wears a napkin on her lap. One sister is a sloppy, unkempt mess. The other sister is proper and well kept. That napkin sister.
Start, but do you have my letter broke well and is now in first place on front? As the headboard turn one. It's Napkin moving up to the field from 6, now 5th. Do you have my letter and 2? You guys are Napkin. Making a move on the outside at the half-mile hole. This is the battle right here. Do you have my letter with Napkin? Moving in on the far outside as they shuffle the deck through to turn 3. Napkin, do you have my letter? It's going to turn down from the back. The shutout is 6 now. It's on to go to 7th place. Napkin is making a run with the lead. It's Napkin trying to get the front position. It has done it. And it opened up a gap even a length and a half. Napkin at the quarter pole. A huge lead by Napkin now as they look to bring it on the final straight. Here they come through turn 4. It's the final straightaway. And up front it's going to be Napkin. Your
bottom of this well, but you can't hear me. And I'm trying to stay cozy, but this weather's getting dreary. In the cold November rain, I'm always ending up here yearly. And I really want to fix it with all of my heart sincerely. But then every single time I try to love what I created, I can't stop myself from becoming the thing that I most hated. And the rage inside me building like a monster barricaded. And I'm trying to stay healthy, but the story's complicated. And that's why I tried to give you a fair warning to stay dry. Cause now the sky is looking stormy. But you did it, and now you wonder why you're hurting. All I wanted was to love you, but it's only hurting. I hope you learned your lesson. So run away from me. Toxic, toxic. My love turns into aggression. So run away from me. Toxic, toxic.
So many times you asked me to change my attitude. Like when I stoned out of that party, you said I was so rude. You'll never forget it, and you won't regret it. Taking time apart to add up all the goodwill you accrued. You know it's all been lost on me, and you know that I will never, ever, ever see your way. I'm just a madman who's never sorry. Think I'm gonna change, but you got another thing coming.
And that's why I tried to give you a fair warning to stay dry. Cause now the sky is looking stormy. But you did it, and now you wonder why you're hurting. All I wanted was to love you, but it's only hurting. I hope you learned your lesson. So run away from me. Toxic, toxic. My love turns into aggression. So run away from me. Toxic, toxic.
All right, it's Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of the month. It's time now for trivia. It's time now to go find a bucket, get it together. I got a new bucket. Look, from Flanagan's. But before we go to the trivia stuff, it's time for us to talk a lot of shit. So as always, let me introduce you who the guest I have here right now. I have one running late, so let me put them on camera. Make sure she sits down first. They're both wearing... I don't know how you're going to get that. Nope. You have to go with it behind you. That isn't going to work. That isn't going to work.
It's fine.
All right. I'm going to show it to you guys now. Out there. There they are.
Hello.
I
I thought we were doing this outside. That's why I wore this hat. That's why you wore this hat.
Yeah, wasn't this under the mango tree, Bernie?
And can't go any further. Copyright problems. All right, let's put the... we're all on camera together now.
Yeah, we thought we needed extra shade.
I thought so too, but the rain did not want to cooperate this morning. Now it's fine. But you know how hard it is to take all this apart and move it over there?
Yes.
Though I do have... And I explained this all on Instagram. This is like a portable studio. It's a little mixer.
Ooh.
I can put the microphones on over here.
That's awesome.
Headphone connection. I bought a headphone. Like almost everything here duplicated small. And only using one laptop instead of two. We could have done it at her house.
We could.
Next time.
How's
Next
your
time.
how's your
Next time.
Wi-Fi connection over
It's
there?
pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I could change all this to say home trivia at Betty's.
Yeah.
What is it that I have? Oh, fiber optic, right?
Fiber. It's just.
I don't know.
It's fast.
Something.
I don't know. Why are you covering Geoff up?
Oh, Geoff.
Poor Geoff is like being shoved to the back there.
Let me see. Sorry. Is the hat too big, Geoff?
The hat might be too big for Geoff there.
Jeff's mad. He thought it was going to be under the mango tree, too.
Yeah. He really needs some sun.
He was going to ride the bike outside. You know that bicycle's on the fence? I was going to put him on the bike.
Okay, we're not outside anymore, so I'm going to take off this
It's a sweaty foam hat.
sweaty foam hat.
Keeping the hat for a little bit.
Double hat.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I think Letty's asleep, but if not, she could probably whip out a hat just like that one from somewhere. I don't know where Miguel says he's running late.
Okay,
We have 3 viewers. See, now I have an extra screen.
Are we the 3 viewers?
Maybe.
Me, you?
Well, we have on TV over there too.
Oh, so me,
Oh.
you, TV.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I don't have it. I'm not viewing it on either one of these.
Oh, so there's a sneaky person.
There's somebody out there. They need to comment. Talk if you're out there.
Please.
Say hi. Join us. Say something. Give us something to talk about. Like, Photoshop stuff. Casual. Isn't that...
Have to.
What? Isn't that a GD?
Isn't that hurl? What's a hurl? Did you have a stroke or something? What
Yo! Isn't that hurl?
Again.
Again? Yo! I have no idea what's going on here.
Does Bernie want a beer?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
A land shark.
we sat.
A land shark. I'll take you off camera,
Go.
and you can go get the beer and bring it to me.
Wait, this is going to be very complicated.
I think it's easier if she goes.
You have to do it. You have to do it.
You have to take off 2 hats.
Let's play a game.
Girl a fed.
A fed?
Girl a fed.
Oh, yeah, I'm a
Oh. I thought I would be the Fed. Am I a deputy?
I shot the sheriff. I did not shoot the deputy. Our usual deputy isn't here. And now
Deputy Poopy Pants.
I have a land shark. Well, that's the other. We will not say names, but let me put you back on screen.
Okay.
All right. She who shall not be named.
Oh.
Who the other day and one of the nights that somebody may have been there. I can't be very specific.
It's too many.
Yeah. Decided that they were gonna pinpoint somebody had farted, and went up to every customer going, "Did you fart? Did you fart? Did you fart? Did you fart?" Now Miguel wasn't there, so it wasn't him, unless Miguel has magic farting abilities where he can send the fart from home to the bar, and I didn't say which bar.
Yeah, it's like a portal that he farts into.
He farts into, and it ends up there. And my question was, what if I farted? Do I get kicked out? Do I get banned?
Was it that bad?
You can have
I
it.
don't know. I didn't smell it.
Oh, okay.
So it couldn't have made it. Didn't linger over to my side of the area, and some places are bigger than others, so it could be anywhere.
What if it was like an accidental fart? Those happen.
I think just saying, I think somebody farted and being quiet after that would have been fine. Pointing people and going, "Did you fart? Did you fart? Did you fart?" May not be a good idea. Is that for Hopalong Cassidy when he comes in here? Yosemite Sam, Yosemite Miguel.
Yeah, I can't wait till he comes back from the bathroom.
He hasn't come back. He's still over there.
Did you make that sound or you found it?
I combined. I combined different sound effects together to make one.
He's a sound magician.
Yeah, I also do sound editing along with graphic design.
Multitask.
And,
Well, they're talented.
and do a lot of publishing too. They go, I don't know why you would ask somebody else for help when you have an arsenal called me.
He's a one-man army.
We all make bad decisions.
That too.
Some people are bad customer service in human form. Let me see what the phone says. What are they saying over there? Nothing? Oh, this. Nah, Bernie the
sheriff.
Bernie the sheriff. Yeah, I'm the sheriff. And I shot the deputy. I gotta take Letty tomorrow with Miami-Dade for her orientation.
Ooh, shark.
And my friend who works there asked him, like, do I have to be at the orientation? Or can I drop her into the orientation and then go hang out at his office?
You can leave.
Well, it's far. I mean, it's Kendall campus. I don't want to have to drive back here and drive back there.
Oh, no, you could
But my
stay.
friend works there.
Yeah.
So I go hang out at his office. And he's saying it's boring. Boring. I'm running late. I don't think I can go today.
Oh,
So no Miguel?
damn. He's running late from the bathroom.
He says he has the runs. He's going to be late coming out here.
Poor guy.
You couldn't wait till.
So you have
Here.
the runs and can't come out of the bathroom. That's what I send them. Did you know that they sell you buckets of beer at Flanagan's?
They do?
Well, they sell you the bucket of beers and they expect you to leave the bucket on the table, but
Who does that?
Yeah.
Do they expect you to leave those cups too?
no, they want you to take the cups.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
But they don't want you to. Like the guy said, I don't know. I didn't see anything. Okay,
Okay.
Have they ever had any different colors other than pink and green?
I don't think so.
I feel like that should be like a thing. Then you collect them.
They only do pink ones for breast cancer.
And they do it in a weird month too.
October, I think.
Yeah. So I guess we'd have no Miguel.
Ay, Miguel.
So I guess we'll just have the hats there in his place. I guess we could shift over and let Geoff have more space now. I lost track of Geoff's in here. And I haven't even had a beer. Oh, beer. There it is. You itchy anywhere, Geoff?
Rectum.
Okay. Hey, what would happen if you squeeze too hard?
Squirt, squirt.
He's quick with the responses.
Yeah, once he knows where they are. How about that group that showed up the other day at one of those bars?
That's a huge bitch.
He has no shame.
No.
One of those bars.
Yeah. Or that kid that works there. What's his name?
Little boy Bloom, he needed the money.
I had a Regal fall asleep on me at the Garrison the other day. I know you saw it on the mango tree thing.
On you?
Not on me. I did a whole mango tree about it
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
because he's like sounded like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? And I look and there's this little thing in black sleeping.
I thought you were first talking about that time at the Garrison. Remember we were there and it was there was that sound.
What's
Was it Regal?
No. It was like late. And there was like construction or something.
Yeah.
It
You know what
sounded.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's
they
what
were-
Regal sounds like when he snores.
Maybe it was that night. And I thought it was construction.
Hey, Drax on here. Hey, Drac, you're working Tuesday, right? He hasn't responded. Well, there is a delay, though.
Mm-hmm.
He put a fish. That's what that is, right?
I think so. It appears to be a little blue fish. And he's either spitting or receiving.
I guess since Miguel's not here, we're not going to be forced into doing shots before the trivia.
No.
Good.
Thank God.
What are those 2 trophies saying yeah?
Does that mean yes?
Yes. That's what he said. He put yes.
Oh.
Well, as everyone can see, no Miguel, just us. Let's get to the trivia portion of our thing by going to our cold open.
Woo.
He said, I thought it was a crying emoji. It was a fish talking emoji, whatever that is. All right, let's go to the cold open, which is just the chug off from the other day.
Record. When I say go, you need to chug those beers as fast as you can without spilling. First one to put the empty cup on the table wins. You cannot spit. You cannot stop to breathe. You must drink the whole thing down and then put the cup down empty. So grab your beers. Toast your opponent. 1, 2, go! Dollar wins. He didn't even finish it. So Mr. J gets first place, man. Orange gets second place.
All right, it's Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of the month. We're not at the Garrison because we're here in my house, and it's time now for home trivia. Now is the time to go find a bucket, garbage can in your bathroom, whatever you can use to put your phones away, but you don't actually need to do that. We're just pretending we're at the bar. Either way, we're here. I'm here. And we're all here. Well, we're not all here. Miguel's not here. Let's get started with tonight's game. By going over the rules. Of the game. All right, where are we? Where's the slide? We give them a mic, even though you can't see them. As always, we have a 1-player minimum. You need to be at least 1 person in order to play, because if you're not a person, you can't play. Unless you're a really intelligent monkey. But enough about Sabrina. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 10, and if you have a funny team name, share that on the comments, and we'll share it here as we see it. I should see it better now because I put the comments on this separate screen that I have here now. And anything inappropriate or whatever, it doesn't matter. Feel free to scream and shout the answers at home all you want, because we can't hear you, you can't hear us, and well, you can hear us, but we can't hear you, and nobody else can hear you unless they're in the same house with you, so it's okay. It doesn't matter anyway. Please don't look up the answers, and if you know the answer, please don't post the answers in the comments. Let the people playing, who are actually playing, figure it out on their own, especially these two who haven't seen any of these trivia questions yet. So if you put it in the comments, you're giving it away. All right, questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing, second place gets nothing, but if you can take a picture of yourself while playing and tag at Trivia Miami, and share it at Trivia Miami, we will share it as soon as we see it. I do have in here, as part of our prizes, $4,000. No, $4,000 in cash, not dollars. $4,000 in cash that I may or may not give away later. $4,000 in cash is in this bucket.
You heard that?
Really?
Yeah. There's $4,000 in cash in there. From Flanagan's. They're sponsoring us now.
Wow.
No, they're not.
That's a lot of Jameson. Oh, man.
They're not sponsoring us. All right, and we will also be pulling out our... I put the tickets in a little skeleton in front of you. We will also be pulling out our stubs and taking shots in the Lucky Son of a Bitch raffle. Here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. If you can hook it up, that'll be cool. It helps pay for the Land Shark beer, the Jameson, the extra equipment for when we go portable with us. Any little bit helps. Just send it that way. Second place this month were the Alex and Sue team, which I think was Fear No Beer or Medianoches, whatever combination of that. And then the Hialeah teams, the two other teams, which have different team names every week. Josh won twice, in other words. And the sweep from the Mr. J team. From all the first places went to them. All right, as always, when we're not, most Wednesdays we're at the Garrison, except for the last Wednesday of the month. So we catch us over there for in-person trivia games. I do karaoke at this place. I do karaoke at the Garrison on Fridays and Sundays. And we're here the last Wednesday of every month from my house on YouTube, or maybe from somebody else's house, or from the front of a place, or inside a place, or who knows. We're going to try to do this mobile at some point. We're going to take our first commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Ooh, Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Sit 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And we're back. Everybody's here now. Well, not everybody. There's a hat there representing where Miguel would be sitting. He would have left by now anyway. He would have gone to the bathroom already, which he hasn't come out of. How are we supposed to go to the bathroom now when Miguel hasn't come out of the bathroom?
We hold it in the whole time.
That was the other thing I was thinking for if we would have done this outside. You and I have no problem going somewhere to pee out there. We'd have to send her inside every time.
Hey, but she can get the beer.
Yeah, we should come. Well, we would have taken the beer outside.
Oh, that's right.
But then it'll be hot.
We put it in ice. I mean, how hot can...
I guess.
You get 2 bags of ice every time I do that. And I was like, well, I don't have to worry about the guys. We can just go behind the shed.
Yeah.
Together?
I'll manage.
You could cross streams.
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh. All right, let's get started with tonight's game. It's time now to put your phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Obviously, I'm kidding because you're watching this on your phone more than likely. But I'm pretending like I said, this is like how we were if we were at the bar. Let's get started. Look, I got a new stopwatch. We have round 1. Question 1. True or false? Twinkies have an infinite shelf life. True or false? Again, true or false? Twinkies have an infinite shelf life. And I said Twinkies, not Twinks.
Those don't have an infinite shelf life.
Tell them that.
Have you ever had an expired Twinkie?
No.
Have you seen
Exactly.
but you have seen an expired Twink.
Yes.
Oh.
He didn't realize he was no longer at that level.
The more you know.
All right.
What did you...
Question 2.
Oh.
In 1999, what film became Tom Hanks' first ever sequel? In 1999, what film became Tom Hanks' first ever sequel?
1989.
99.
99.
Huh.
I know it, but I don't want to...
Are you supposed to write it down? Don't say it.
I don't know the name of it.
You can whisper it to him, I guess, but he has headphones on.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Sounds right.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, where are we? Question 3. Which Jonas brother did Miley Cyrus date? A, Joe, B, Kevin, or C, Nick? Which Jonas brother did Miley Cyrus date? Joe,
Do you
Kevin,
know this?
or Nick? I don't even know which one's which.
I think I don't really know.
I can't wait to see the...
Wait, or is it?
I can't wait to see the Instagram story
Whatever.
about congratulating Lincoln Beard for Best Karaoke 2025.
Oh, I saw that today.
Yeah, I know. Good for them. They deserve it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people who kissed their ass.
Oh.
He's the greatest. Rob's the greatest. I can't wait to see that post. Question 4. What was the name of the school on Saved by the Bell? What was the name of the school on Saved by the Bell?
I feel like I'm too young to remember. Too old to remember. Too young. Too old to remember.
I don't remember.
You guys are basically the same age.
Too young. I don't remember watching that show.
No,
I didn't
yeah,
watch
I
that
watched it, but I don't remember.
I watched other things.
What the hell's this Spanish? Realidad. Question 5. Actress and model Kaya Gerber is the daughter of what famous celebrity? Actress and model Kaya Gerber is the daughter of what famous celebrity? This is a Letty question.
That's a good tip. If I knew.
That may have been a hint.
The burp?
I don't know. Wait for me. She goes from English to Spanish. This song.
Spanglish.
It's a Spanglish song.
You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying?
Para mentir. All right, question 6. What is a more common name for Röntgen rays? A. Gamma rays. B. Ultraviolet rays. Or C. X-rays. What is the more common name for Röntgen rays? Gamma rays, ultraviolet rays, or X-rays? It's got a good beat. You can dance to it.
It's like that trend that was popular. Remember? The terrorista. Remember that shit? That's what it sounds like.
I forgot about that.
And everyone's dancing in a crazy way.
Yeah, that was it was a challenge or something, right? Like, I remember they did it at Tom's NFL once, and I didn't understand what the hell they were doing. Like, everybody do this. Okay, now stop. Now everybody change positions and do this.
That thing brought everyone together.
And I'm like, and I was just watching them do it.
Wasn't it like something like...
Yeah, but watching it being filmed is different than just watching the video.
Yeah.
All right, question 7. What Disney animated show had songs that include Gitchy Gitchy Goo and Squirrel in My Pants? What Disney animated show had songs that include Gitchy Gitchy Goo and Squirrel in My Pants?
Animated show.
And the funny thing, the people who made that terrorist, whatever that was called, that video were the people who did trivia before me that I took it over from. Yeah. That couple was the one that was trying to make their little viral video of that, and I'm just watching them while I was waiting for the karaoke to start. And they all just stood there and acted like nothing, and then, all right, stop. All right, now everybody do this.
Itchy Gitchy Goo. Is that like the baby version of is that musical?
I don't know.
Remember?
Right, question 8. Which African country's widespread famine motivated Bob Geldof to organize Live Aid in 1985? What African country's widespread famine motivated Bob Geldof to organize Live Aid in 1985?
Real Lady Marble. What's that thing? Real Lady Marble. What is it? How does it go?
You're thinking of Lady Marmalade?
Yeah. Gitchy Gitchy, but it's boo.
That's not
Gitchy Gitchy Goo. Isn't that how that song goes? Gitchy Gitchy Goo Goo. Yeah, it's the baby version.
No.
What
Real Lady Marmalade.
Marmalade.
I don't know if we can sing that for too long.
Little baby Marmalade.
Yeah, sure. Okay, is that your answer? Write that down.
Wow, that's that's
My
not a
answer,
good one.
I wish I could tell
That's not a good one.
you.
Question
That's
9.
not.
It's not. It's not.
Who was said to be so beautiful that her face launched 1,000 ships? A. Cleopatra. B. Helen of Troy. Or C. Nefertiti. Oh, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say that,
I
but
think I'll allow it.
Are you sure about that?
I say Nefertiti.
So sure.
I say that says Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
We're losing people as we're going on this. I think with the whole gitchy gitchy goo, people say screw this. Kind of trivia is this crap.
It's not my fault they don't have class.
You come here and join Bruce Lee's fan club and gym. 2. Right through that door. All right. Question 10, everybody's favorite category. Florida. Or not Florida. All right, I'm going to read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Here's the headline. Man accused of releasing raccoon into crowded bar after he was kicked out and banned. Is that Florida or not Florida?
Did he know the raccoon? Did he give him a bribe? He's like, please go in there and fuck shit up. That's like animal abuse.
I have no idea.
I mean, I feel like that raccoon wouldn't do anything.
You think that? You think that?
Yes.
Really?
Of course I think that.
Well, Florida is a big state. And
Is that your answer? Don't write that down. Don't say that.
Don't say
it. Write it down.
So is Alabama. And Georgia.
All right. Sometimes a headline comes across my desk that is so obviously Florida and South Florida that we created a new category called Hialeah or not Hialeah. So here's the headline for this one. Man arrested for pulling gun on elderly man in dispute over mangoes. Is that Hialeah or not Hialeah? My neighbor's app is saying, anyone hear a bomb sound? Miguel! Did it sound something like this?
He does realize 4th of July is close.
Some people just can't wait.
They can't wait.
How'd you get over here with the street blocked here, though? You went around, right?
The street was blocked?
16th Street is blocked.
We got here.
All right. That is the end of round 1. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was true or false. Twinkies have an infinite shelf life. Question 2, in 1999, what film became Tom Hanks' first ever sequel? Question 3, which Jonas brother did Miley Cyrus date? A, Joe, B, Kevin, or C, Nick? Question 4, what was the name of the school on Saved by the Bell? Question 5, actress and model Kaya Gerber is the daughter of what famous celebrity? Question 6, what is a more common name for Roentgen rays? A, gamma rays, B, ultraviolet rays, or C, X-rays? Question 7, what Disney animated show had songs that include Gitchy Gitchy Goo and Squirrel in My Pants? Question 8, which African country's widespread famine motivated Bob Geldof to organize Live Aid in 1985? Question 9, who was said to be so beautiful that her face launched 1,000 ships? A, Cleopatra, B, Helen of Troy, or C, Nefertiti? Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, man accused of releasing raccoon into crowded bar after he was kicked out and banned. And the bonus question was Hialeah or not Hialeah, which is man arrested for pulling gun on elderly man in dispute over mangoes. All right, please check your own answers, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. You want to help us out. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast, 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns. Then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or Exit 12 on the Turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back.
What a difference.
What a difference, Blockbuster Video.
Do you think people would go to a Blockbuster Video now?
Yes.
Probably. Nah, people are lazy. People are it's too easy to just watch it at home. Now, someone like me, I would. But I'm in my 50s.
But we would go. I would go do it. I want that Blockbuster membership card again.
What would be good about them is that they would have the movies that, you know how they cancel something off Max and then you can't find it anywhere, and then they would still have it because it's just a box sitting there.
They would have all the old shit.
All right, let's go to the raffle. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'm going to pull a number out of this Flanagan's bucket. And if your number matches my number, we win because we're just going to take shots.
I feel lucky.
I feel lucky too.
So let's get the first number. You hear that, right? That's the 4,000 cash that's in there.
That's a lot of cash.
But I need to find the raffle tickets in there too. Hold on. It's got lost under the cash. Here we go. Here's one. 891. Is it the third one that's still in there? Is it Miguel's? There we go. Yay! Win. All right, we are going to take shots. We win, you don't. Lucky son of a bitch.
That was a nice full shot.
Yeah. Enough of Britney.
Yeah.
I missed that one. That one was bad.
I made that song. You've been here and I played it a minute.
Oh,
You weren't paying attention, probably.
Probably not.
All right, here are the answers. Question 1 was true or false. Twinkies have an infinite shelf life? False. Neither Twinks nor Twinkies, which are both pictured there, have an infinite shelf life.
Is that AI?
No.
Wow.
All right.
Twins trying Twinks.
I mean, that hair design is crazy.
In 1999, what film became Tom Hanks' first ever sequel? Toy Story 2.
Yay!
Which Jonas brother did Miley Cyrus date?
I think I'm wrong.
Nick.
Oh, I was right! Woo! Pop culture.
I have no idea who that is, regardless.
The lesser Joe.
You could have told me that was Kevin and the other one, and I would have said, okay. What was the name of the school in Saved by the Bell?
No idea.
Bayside High.
Oh, okay. Yep. It was totally not school.
Actress and model Kaya Gerber is the daughter of what famous celebrity? Cindy Crawford.
Oh, man.
That's not Gerber.
Her,
I think she got married.
Yeah, Cindy is married to a guy named Gerber. And
Gerber baby? The Gerber baby?
Not the Gerber baby. All right, what is a more common name for Röntgen rays? X-rays. Damn. I got you there. See?
Yeah.
What Disney animated show had songs that include Gitchy Gitchy Goo and Squirrel in My Pants?
Not Moulin Rouge.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yep.
Which
No
just
idea.
came back. Which African country's widespread famine motivated Bob Geldof to organize Live Aid in 1985? Ethiopia.
That makes sense.
To move the people to where the
I
food
put
is.
like something way off.
Who was said to be so beautiful that her face launched 1,000 ships? It was Helen of Troy.
That's what I thought.
That makes hell because it's
Not to be confused. Not to be.
That's why I told you. Are you sure about that?
Not to be confused with Helen of Keller.
Damn, that's true. That's what the fucking story's about.
Yeah. All right, Florida or not Florida? Man accused of releasing raccoon into crowded bar after he was kicked out and banned. And hopefully neither the people that have been kicked out of either of the 2 bars recently will get the idea from this guy. But it was not Florida. It was in Kentucky. That doesn't mean it won't happen soon.
I mean, but Florida raccoons are so friendly.
One-Eyed George has been banned for 30 days.
Really?
They do.
Colombian Ralph has been banned for 30 days.
Oh, my goodness. The legends.
Over at the Garrison, that guy, one of those guys that plays all the heavy rock music, I don't want to say his name because I'm not that friendly with him.
Okay.
He got banned.
Man. Manhammer.
Daniel's band. Oh,
Damn, Daniel?
yeah, you know, hangs out with LJ.
Oh, that guy.
So he might show up at the Garrison and throw a raccoon in there now that if he sees this.
What the hell happened while we were gone?
Oh, that would happen before you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why you haven't seen him around.
Oh.
All right, and the bonus question, highly or not highly? A man
one's
arrested for pulling a gun on elderly man in dispute over mangoes.
It has to be high.
It was not highly.
Oh.
It was in proper Miami, Northwest.
It's seeping to the other parts of Miami.
Yeah.
The Hialeah.
It could have been right in front of this house.
That's the guy?
That's the guy. It could have been me, though. I don't have a gun, but I do have a machete. And the headline could have been a completely different headline. Man attacks old man over mangoes with machete or something. All right, whatever you got right, post your answer. Post your score in the comments. I am watching the comments now better than before. Felipe is here, the captain. Remember, those are all 1 point each, so add them up together. That was a tough first round. I'll be at the Garrison most of the Wednesdays this month, except for the last one. 7 C's on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, except for the next Tuesday. Drax covering for me. And I'll be at the Garrison Friday and Sunday night. All right, let's take another quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair! It's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right! Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, we're back. I don't know why we're doing the same commercials again. It should have been a different set of commercials. All right. We should be here. And then there should be another set here. Let me play them just in case.
If you're hungry.
Okay. That should have been a different. Let me see what was here. That's the fair.
I love this.
Unless I got ahead of myself somewhere. And what's over here?
I love it.
All right. Well, let's go here. We know where we are now. Let's get into round 2. Round 2, question 1. What came out first? Your mic should be on, right? Batman
Yes.
Begins or $1 Million Baby? Both with Morgan Freeman. What came out first? So we did answer in that one. I must have skipped ahead to this commercial instead of this commercial. His bark is much worse than his bite.
It's a good one. It's a good no royalty song.
All right, question 2. Actor Jimmy Smits, who was played roles on TV shows and movies as Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Alderaanian, and many others, is actually what Hispanic background? Actor Jimmy Smits, who has played roles on TV shows and movies as Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Alderaanian, and many others, is actually what Hispanic background? And considering he's played Alderaanian and Princess Leia was raised as an Alderaanian, does that make her technically raised a Hispanic?
Yes. She's Hispanic lady.
He took the girl to Alderaan.
Alderaan. Alderaan.
Question 3. What is Finn Shepard's weapon of choice in the Sharknado film series? What is Finn Shepard's weapon of choice in the Sharknado film series?
I don't know any of those.
It's classic.
Sharknadoes? You know, this whole time it has not rained, and we could have been outside.
Yep.
Would have been sweating.
I was prepared. What the?
I know what it says.
All right, question 4 is always our anal bum cover. Sorry. An album cover. Whose 2016 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2016 album is that the cover for? Step right up. That's right. What do we have here?
I guess.
All right, question 5. Desdemona is one of the main characters in which Shakespeare play? Desdemona is one of the main characters in which Shakespeare play? Desde que llegó la mona.
Do you have a better guess?
No.
Okay.
That means he's ready.
I need a 2-minute commercial break at some point. All right, question. Where are we? 6. It's always our movie clips. We'll play a clip from a movie. It was released in 2008.
My favorite.
If you know what it is, write it down. I'll play it once with just the sound and once with the words up on screen. Listen closely.
What, do you think I'm a pushover? You know what I used to eat for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I used to eat for lunch? Cocaine.
What'd you have for dinner? Was it cocaine?
One more time.
What, do you think I'm a pushover? You know what I used to eat for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I used to eat for lunch? Cocaine.
What'd you have for dinner? Was it cocaine?
What movie is that from? Real Asian ship goes to Felipe 6. And that's it. Nobody else puts scores. All right, question 7. Which Green Day song spent the longest time on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at 36 weeks? Which Green Day song spent the longest time on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at 36 weeks?
Yeah, that's it. Hey, no.
Hey, no looking it up.
No looking it up.
No, I just want to know the name of the other song.
No.
Question 8. What actress is the godmother of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's kid, Frances Bean? What actress is the godmother of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's kid, Frances Bean? There's a missing bunny in the neighborhood, Betty. Look around. Is it in here?
It's not under the hats. What do you get that from Ring or?
Yeah, the Ring. Missing bunny.
We never found that dog.
Let's see, what else do you have today? There's a missing bunnies. I lost my dog, a Shih Tzu. Are you looking for that one? The bomb. 2 macaws flying around. Another dog. I think somebody found the Shih Tzu and somebody lost the Shih Tzu. I think these people need to talk to each other.
It's a zoo out there.
It's a dangerous dog. and a cockatiel. All right. Question 9. Which James Bond film was made into a Nintendo 64 game? Which James Bond film was made into a Nintendo 64 game? Look, my old license tag, which is right behind you, used to be 64-bit Nintendo Entertainment System. We're down to 4. I think we pissed off somebody. Or maybe it was the repeat of the commercials confused people. Confused me. If you get this James Bond one as a dude, you have no soul. All right, question 10. What U.S. state was founded as a racist utopia having a whites-only clause in its constitution? What U.S. state was founded as a racist utopia having a whites-only clause in its constitution? Geoff, you have any idea about that one? Exactly. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was what came out first, Batman Begins or $1 Million Baby, both with Morgan Freeman. Question 2, actor Jimmy Smits, who has played roles in TV shows and movies as Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Alderaanian, and many others, is actually of what Hispanic background? Question 3, what is Finn Shepard's weapon of choice in the Sharknado film series? Question 4, the Anal Bum cover, whose 2016 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 5, Desdemona is one of the main characters in which Shakespeare play? Movie clip from 2008.
What, do you think I'm a pushover? You know what I used to eat for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I used to eat for lunch? Cocaine.
What'd you have for dinner? Was it cocaine?
It was cocaine. Question 7, which Green Day song spent the longest time on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at 36 weeks? Question 7, what actress is the godmother of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's kid Frances Bean? Question 9, which James Bond film was made into a Nintendo 64 game? Question 10, what U.S. state was founded as a racist utopia having a whites-only clause in its constitution? All right, please check your own answers, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. That's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. You want to hook us up. We'll be right back, and hopefully after a new set of commercials and not a repeat of previous commercials.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francese, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mire, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all. Get it all. It's gotta be a real value. Get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And I'm back. We need to wait before we do the raffle. We're missing one. So either way, we're preparing there. What's coming out on camera there? There's a blue thing there on the logo. Oh, that's me. That's my camera. All the way at the bottom. Oh, it's this tablet. This tablet is coming out, and I can't figure out what's the little blue thing in the bottom. See in the corner? It's this. It was confusing me. Hey, look, it's Steve. I don't have your sound bite here ready right now. I'd have to go here, and then it would be... I lost track. Where is... Oh.
I am Steve.
Steve's here.
There are many other Steves.
Or it could be...
I am Steve.
I'm sure there's a copyright on that one. All right, are we ready for this? Are you going to? Or? And I think we're all back here now. Geoff, do you go too already? Geoff, are you okay? All right. Geoff Peterson, everybody. He's fell on hard times after Craig Ferguson left the show. He ended up here. He was such a big star at one point, and now he's just here. Why'd you lose? Why'd you lose all your money, Geoff? What happened to all the money you made off of the Late Late Show that you ended up here?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
It's always that.
Yeah. All right, let's do the raffle. Then take shots. Let's see. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll pull a number out of this Flanagan's bucket. And if my number matches one of their numbers, we're taking a shot. So let's see what number we get out this time. I'm going to look this time because I don't want to pull out the cash.
Yeah, don't.
I have $4,000 in cash in that bucket that I'm going to give away. I might make it rain. 893. 893. Yay! Yay! All right, let's take a shot.
Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia. Que rica sos. Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia. Que rica sos.
All right, we won, you didn't. You lucky sons of bitches. All right, let's go over the answers from round two. Question one was, what came out first? Batman Begins or $1 Million Baby, both with Morgan Freeman. It was $1 Million Baby. Jimmy Smits is not Alderaanian. He's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
He is technically the go-to guy for anything.
I thought he was Mexican.
I also consider him the the Ted McGinley of Hispanics. When he ends up on your TV show after your show has already been going for a few years, that means they jumped the shark. That's it, over. When he showed up on Sons of Anarchy, when Sons of Anarchy went downhill. He showed up on Dexter when Dexter was going downhill. All right, what is Finn Shepard's weapon of choice in the Sharknado film series? Chainsaw. What?
I want to get a beer.
Go get a beer. She's going to get a beer. All right, the Anal Bum cover. Whose 2016 album is this the cover for? This is also a Letty question. She's taking a shower. That's why she hasn't popped in here.
Oh.
When I was in the bathroom, I heard the shower on the other side and I go, oh, okay, I know what she is now. It's Panic at the Disco. Death of a Bachelor.
Wow.
It's such a horrible song, and she tells me it's the greatest thing ever. I'm like, I hear it like as one of those random songs that comes out on the jukebox at the Garrison, when nobody's playing anything, and they have that playlist of that song comes on. I'm like, what the hell is this stupid song? Desde la Mona, is one of the main characters in which Shakespeare play? Othello. Movie clip from 2008.
What, do you think I'm a pushover? You know what I used to eat for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I used to eat for lunch? Cocaine.
What'd you have for dinner? Was it cocaine?
It was cocaine.
I thought the movie was cocaine.
Which Green Day song spent the longest time on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at 36 weeks? Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
That one.
What actress is the godmother of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's kid, Frances Bean? Drew Barrymore.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that either. Which James Bond film was made into a Nintendo 64 game?
Look at that.
GoldenEye.
Who doesn't know that?
Did he not know that?
No, yeah, he did.
Okay. What U.S. state was founded as a racist utopia having a whites-only clause in its constitution? It was Oregon. Oregon was, they said, come now, we're here, white people. We are away from all that.
Wow.
That's Bernie Roses in the picture. He was one of the founders of Oregon.
I forgot about Oregon.
I forgot about Bernie Roses. He hasn't been around in years. I kind of excommunicated him. But he still comes up in trivia stuff because I still have all these old pictures and old slides. All right, these questions are 2 points each, so whatever you get right, multiply that times 2, add that to your previous score, pour us to your score in the comments. And remember, you can join us for regular in-person trivia over at the Garrison most Wednesday nights, except for the last Wednesday of the month, which we do it here. I have karaoke over at 7 Seas Bar Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, except next Tuesday, which will be Drac. And the Garrison on Fridays and Sundays. I'm going to take another, hopefully new commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Ya llega el sábado. Sí, se va con $2,400. Se ganaron $4,000. Para toda la familia. Y va por el automóvil. Con lo que todos quieren ver. Y se lo llevó. No dejes que te lo cuenten. Sábado gigante. Desde las 7:06 Centro y solo por Univisión.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Let you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
And we're back. The clapper. Little penicillin will help take care of the clapper.
Serial clapper.
Serial clapper. All right. Let's see what we got. 8 for you guys. And the captain has 14, and nobody else is posting scores. Steve is still, I guess, watching, or maybe. You have 1 chat rate, 4 concurrent viewers, and 16 views. At least we're doing a little bit better than last one.
A little bit.
We need some sort of viral moment. Need Miguel to come in here, his shirt off or something.
Something.
That usually helps get the drive up the numbers. Not even the hope of winning 4,000 in cash from Flanagan's. Flanagan's. Hold on, I got a button for that.
Flanagan's. Life the way it should be.
All right, let's get started with round 3. It's time again to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Question 1 was, what is the name of Hello Kitty's pet cat?
That's weird.
What is the name of Hello Kitty's pet cat?
I don't like that.
Why?
That's like, why is Goofy a dog and then Pluto a
But
dog?
see, if you know the lore, and I think she might know the lore.
A little bit.
Hello Kitty is not a cat. Hello Kitty is a little girl dressed up as a cat.
So then
and she has a pet cat. And that pet cat is the answer to this question.
Is everyone else dressed up as animals?
Yes.
And an apple.
They're all furries.
An apple is something.
Yeah.
I forgot. Something like that.
All right. Question 2. What 1994 movie was the first film with a production budget of over $100 million? What 1994 movie was the first film with a production budget over $100 million? Is the NBA draft going on or something? What's going on here?
NBA draft?
I don't know. ESPN sent me a notification. Something got delivered out front, too. Delivered 3 items. Well, I guess they're still sitting there.
Is it Miguel?
Miguel's still in the bathroom.
What if it delivered a fart in a box?
That's how he does it, and then and then they start going, "Did you fart? Did you fart? Did you fart?"
There was nothing in this box.
All right, question 3. It's time now to name a celebrity. I'm going to put a picture of a celebrity up there. If you know who it is, write down their real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen them. Name. This. Celebrity. And his real name, not a character name, not a description where you've seen him.
That's not him.
It looks like him though. Come on, it looks like him. Like if you squint,
yeah, but it's
like
not.
if you like,
He's squinting.
It's not.
like squint and close one eye.
It's not him.
That's One-Eyed George, right?
God, why?
Jorge Luis Bravo.
Then you know what? What if it is him and you just scratched it?
I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right. Question 4.
It's not because of the eyes.
What comic
But
book
very
character's birth name is James Howlett? What comic book character's birth name is James Howlett? Emily Driscoll. That's Conductor's girl. Hi, Emily. I know this seems like it's gone downhill here, but, well, it always ends up downhill once we get to round 3. We're a few beers and a couple of shots in already. Now, you know him as the answer to the question. Don't write it there. Or you know him as you know Ariel. Or you know him as you know me. Or I know exactly who you know.
Geoff? I mean, Geoff?
She knows Geoff. He's right back there. All right. Prepare for the next one. Question 5. Oh, where's the thing? Oh, all the way over here. Question 5. As always are.
Why?
I went back. You got 8 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Letters are U, S, E, W, E, T, J, E, T, L, I, L, I. Hint, actor, female, or actors. Use wetjet, Lily.
Whoa.
Who's Lily? Lily's the maid.
What happened?
I told her to use the wetjet.
What happened? Lily?
Uh.
I can't do this. I feel like I'm going to get an aneurysm every time I see these things.
Not that long ago. Not long ago. You're confused. You just can't. Geoff knows the answer. What's the answer, Geoff?
Squirt, squirt.
You need something scratched, Geoff?
Rectum.
I don't know if you can hold that position. It's like I wasn't sure if you could put him on the bike either. All right, question 6. In what country would you find Po Valley? What country would you find Po Valley? You know where Po Valley is? It's where the Po people live.
California?
Country.
Oh. I thought that was a country.
We're at 4 concurrent viewers. We've lost concurrent viewers. We're up to 18 views. So that's a thing.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It could be that.
If we do this at your house next month, we can bring in Caesar and all that.
Oh, yeah. You're invited. I know you're not watching, but you're invited.
All right, question 7. Under which presidency did the Teapot Dome scandal occur in the United States?
Oh.
Under which presidency did the Teapot Dome scandal occur in the United States?
I've been waiting for somebody to ask this question.
Do you know that Kelsey Grammer's having his 8th kid at 70?
Good for him.
Who's that?
Frazier.
Kelsey Grammer.
Oh. I mean, makes sense.
That's, that's cool, guys. Just keep going. That's crazy.
You can keep having them. You just can't carry them after a while. All right, question 8. Who was the first North American sports figure to win a championship as a player, assistant coach, head coach, and as an executive? Who was the first North American sports figure to win a championship as a player, assistant coach, head coach, and as an executive?
At the same time?
Not at the same time.
It's like you were expecting that.
Throughout the career. This music is getting weirder.
No, there was nothing like, what was it? That lady?
In Spanish and English? I still don't get that one.
I forgot what she was saying. Realidad.
Question 9. What musician was born Georgios Panagiotou? I could read this better when I was sober. What musician was born Georgios Panagiotou?
No, Padre to me.
Panaya to me.
Pangubano.
Panaya to us.
Padre to you.
I pana, you pana.
We all pana.
Ese es mi pana.
You obviously know the answer to this.
I don't have any of my musical instruments with me to bother you. And finally, question 10. Something a local history, news, or facts. Miami rapper Rick Ross is a major shareholder and owner of nearly 30 franchises of what restaurant chain? Miami rapper Rick Ross is a major shareholder and owner of nearly 30 franchises of what restaurant chain?
What?
Is that the place? The breaded?
I think so, but I don't know if that's
it.
racist or not.
No, it's not. No, racist would be something else I could show you.
It's okay if it's racist.
We can say that now.
Oh, God.
What does it matter?
No, I think that's really the truth.
All right, that is
I
the
think
end
so
of
too.
round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what is the name of Hello Kitty's pet cat? Question 2, what 1994 movie was the first film with a production budget over $100 million? Question 3 asks you to name this celebrity and his real name, not a character name, not a description we've seen him.
It looks like him.
Question 4, what comic book character's birth name is James Howlett? Question 5, word jumble. It's 8 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It's an actor, female, or actress. Use Wet Jet Lily. Who's Lily? I don't know. In what country would you find Po Valley is question 6. Question 7, under which presidency did the Teapot Dome scandal occur in the United States? Question 8, who is the first North American sports figure to win a championship as a player, then as an assistant coach, then as a head coach, then as an executive? Not all at the same time. Don't listen to Betty. Question 9, what musician was born Georgios Panayiotou? Baby, you got whatever. Question 10, local history, news or facts. Miami rapper Rick Ross is a major shareholder and owner of nearly 30 franchises of what restaurant chain? All right, please check your own answers. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. If you want to hook it up, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus, we only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please?
Come on, man, go. Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
Esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a los de Hialeah les gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya los de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Rich, el International Mall, o hasta el Omni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolca llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful life, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, all rides free.
Winter Wonderland you're talking about. There is no more Santas in Jen Force.
I just want to eat carnival food.
Well, the fair should be... No, what's next?
I can make elephant ears.
Can you?
But you're not a carny.
So
Do you have a meth lab going in the in your
Maybe.
trailer in the back of the park? All right, let's go into our raffle. All right, it's time to pull out your stubs. It's raffle time. I'll pull a number out of this bucket, a Flanagan's bucket, and whatever number I yell out, we're gonna take a shot. Plus, I'm gonna make it rain with $4,000 in cash. But first, let's take the shot. So the number is 892. 892. We got it.
We got it.
All right, let's take our shot.
We won every time.
Hialeah is the place to go. It's more than just a market, it's a great big show. Opalaca.
All right, we win, you don't. You lucky son of a bitch.
You son of a fish.
Opalaca, Hialeah is the thing to do. Every time we go, we find something new. Opalaca, Hialeah.
I can't believe they had that.
You know you have an uncle like that.
What was going on there?
It's a party at the flea market.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over the answers from round 3. Question 1 was, what is the name of Hello Kitty's pet cat? Charmy.
That's not Kitty Cat.
What 1994 movie was the first film with a production budget over $100 million?
Titanic.
True Lies.
Oh, that was
What?
the other one.
Titanic was not until 99.
But that was his
True
first
Lies,
one.
really?
Was the first movie with production budget over $100 million.
The same
Crazy.
director
There
did.
wasn't even like.
That was 94. They
That
filmed
was
it here in Miami.
94.
They had to hang a fucking jet over that building in Brickell, which I remember. It was up
Mhm.
there forever. And then pretend, you know, when he's flying and the thing and the jet's not moving, that's actually a thing on a crane. And they,
Because that was James
it
Cameron.
was up there forever.
It was James Cameron.
It was James Cameron.
He's the
And
one.
then they blew up the windows in the same building.
That's but.
It was a lot of money. Plus, you had to pay Arnold.
Yeah.
And then Tom Arnold had to pay the what's it called? He had to pay Roseanne, so they need to pay him well. All right, ask you name this celebrity. This is, and I'll let the song reveal the answer.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
Wait, he isn't dead.
I told you! I told you!
And death in his eyes, but you can do jujitsu. Body slam superstar Shia LaBeouf. Legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Promo Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing an axe at Shia LaBeouf, but blood is draining fast from your stump leg. He's dodging every swipe. He parries to the left. You counter to the right. You catch him in the neck. You're chopping off his head now. You just decapitated Shia LaBeouf.
He was like, no.
That's him from when he was in Even Stevens, then, right? The clapper! The serial clapper!
He was like, no, that is not him. I'm like, yes, it
I was
is.
suspicious. I was very suspicious.
What comic
gotta
book
play for
character's
that.
birth name is James Howlett? Did you get this one?
Was it Cyclops?
It's Wolverine.
And it was close!
Wow.
You should have gotten that one.
I should have.
Word jumble. It's 8 on top, 5 on the bottom. Use what jet, Lily? Juliette Lewis.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know that lady. Nope. I
She's-
mean, she's great, but I don't know her name.
Wet Lewis, got it.
Juliette Lewis. In what country would you find Pole Valley?
Poland.
Italy. That's where the Pole people live.
I put Poland.
Under which presidency
Is that
did
even-
the Teapot Dome scandal occur in the United States? It was Warren G. Harding. We can't let that go too long. Not to be confused with the Teapot scandal of the city of Miami of Joe Carollo. Remember when he threw the terracotta teapot at his wife's dome?
He's a wife beater, and that's Joe Carollo. He's a wife beater, Commissioner Joe Carollo.
I'd find any way to get him in there. The terracotta teapot scandal of Miami, not to be confused with the Teapot Dome scandal of the United States.
Wow.
All right, who was the first North American sports figure to win a championship as a player, assistant coach, head coach, and as an executive?
At the same time.
Pat Riley.
I still get it, yeah.
What musician was born Georgios Panagiou, blah, 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 tu madre? George Michael.
No way.
You didn't get the hint when I said I wish I had my instruments here?
No, but I'm not that fucking fast.
Local history and news or facts.
It was
Miami rapper Rick Ross is a major shareholder and owner of nearly 30 franchises of what restaurant chain?
Wingstop.
Wingstop. That's enough of that. That might get us a strike right there.
Maybe.
All right, these
All
questions.
our Jameson money.
Yeah. Questions are 5 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 5. Post your score in the comments. Remember, we got we have trivia over at the Garrison every Wednesday night, except for the last Wednesday of the month when we're here, which is what we're doing here right now, because they're doing salsa, we're doing this. And we also do karaoke. We do karaoke there every Friday and Sunday night. I'm also over here. They take one last commercial break. We'll be right back and see what your scores were at the end. And then I'm gonna give them this $4,000 in cash I have in here.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
Única que quiero, única, junto a mis amigos. Cuando tengo sed, grande no está, refresca mi calor. Cristales para todos, comparte la alegría, es única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal, única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal.
And we're back. So let's see what we have here. All right. Let's see. You guys have 33. The captain has 39. So as far as I'm concerned, the captain, whenever he comes to town, will win. Will pick up his 4,000 in cash of Angolan money.
Oh.
Angolan kwanzas. See, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 25, 3, whatever, 4,000 Angolan kwanzas worth $4.
Wow.
That I got from your boy George.
He gave you that?
He made it rain and threw them, and I picked them all up.
Why did he do that?
I don't know where he even got that from. All right, as far as I'm concerned, those of you who are watching, or even you guys here, whatever, you're all winners, regardless of what the scores say. Either way, who knows if we got it right or not.
Yeah, we heard that.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia Mammy, and the YouTube channel you're on right now. Like and subscribe, which is at the bottom, somewhere down there, wherever I'm pointing, way down there. Not the Coke sign where Betty points at. And that's the information for Karaoke Miami, Instagram and Facebook. I have a website for that as well. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. You want to hook it up, we can pay for some of these copyright strikes that we probably went through today.
Please.
We need to pay all the fines for everything we did today. And before we wrap things up, as always, we have to say...
Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector! Fuck Hector!
And...
Fuck you, Jordan! Fuck you, Jordan! You make me sick!
All right, that's it for us. Thanks for these guys for being here. I'm going to finish these beers off camera. I'm going to let Cox on the radio sign us off. Goodbye, everybody.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.